AC lines all made up. Finally figured out with some help on the linkage why the pedal was a little stiff. Now it's smooth as silk. Some brackets to hold the grill mustache in place. That's about it this weekend. Short weekend for me. Let's get into this. I did a little bit of the AC lines, just routed them out, fixed the throttle cable issue that I was having. It was stiff, so I had to actually move it up. I'll show you all that. So since we're getting ready to finish up the AC stuff, I can start putting together the front end, meaning the grill, insert the front bumper, and I'm going with a Cadillac bumper that I smoothed out and made it follow the lines by adding metal to it. And then I'm going to paint the rear bumper and the front bumper at the same time, which is going to go gunmetal. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of clean up the front bumper because it's an old Cadillac bumper and it's kind of rusty. I already took some 36 grit and I mowed down all the chrome that was left. And then now I'm using a 415 metal prep. Hosing it all down with that. Then I'll let it sit for a minute or two. Then I'll take Scotch-Brite, clean that up, and then go from there. So I used 415 metal prep. It's going to dry a little bit. Actually, I want it to be really dry. I tried to, blow it off the excess water. But I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to coat the whole thing with the Sims product. I love this product. It works great. I've already done the inside here, all up in there, just for a little bit more protection. This is what I used on the entire frame on this. Anywhere that was really rusted, like pitted and stuff, I cleaned it all up, wire wheeled it, acid used the metal prep, and then I just put this on with a chip brush. The inside of the bumper, I actually sprayed it, so it's sprayable too, right out of the can. You need like a 2.0 tip to spray it out like a primer gun or something, but it works great. So I'm gonna let that set up, and then I'm going to come back and coat it with this. Well, this is what I ended up doing to smooth out the cable for the throttle. It was here on that lower one, and I posted up on the groups, and they said that my pivot point was too close to the fulcrum, so that's what was causing the issue of binding a little. Well, just really hard pedal. So moved it up to here, and now it's working smoothly. So I'm pretty happy about that. And that's the 700 R4 kickdown cable from Low Car. And yeah, all set. Now with the AC lines, I ordered dash 10 and dash 8 and standard barrier hose. And I've got them all ran and clocked. So now I just have to mark it, take the hoses off, and then take them in and have them crimped. I don't have a crimping tool as of now, so yep, so that's what I'm gonna, well, I own one, but a friend has it and borrowing it, and I'm not sure what's going on there. So anyway, it's just cheaper for me just to run them down and get them all crimped. These two on this side, and the one on the firewall, and then one on the condenser. So I'm gonna mark those, and that's done. Throttle cable is finally done. and I'm running the switch up to the Trinity switch up underneath the firewall. So I'm running that now, which goes down, and it actually follows this harness here up underneath, and then goes all the way through the frame rail, and then all the way up into the firewall. So when the AC unit turns on, it'll command this on, and it'll also command the fans to come on through the Dakota Digital fan modular thing that I installed, that I spoke about in a couple episodes or a couple videos ago. So yep, so let's see what we're gonna do next. Figured I'd show you the service ports. So my dash 10 service port is right here, and then my dash 8 is down here off the condenser and right there. So like I said, I'm gonna mark them. Oh, and here's the pressure switch right there. That how Vintage Air wants this ran is a little, actually Dakota Digital wants this ran. It's like a ground relay or a ground switch that relays to the fan that comes on. So that's all run. The instructions are pretty straightforward on how to install that. So there that is, the wires run in. This is the vacuum line for the heater controls for the heater valve that's inside. So like I said, I'm going to mark them, and then I'm going to pull it all off and then take them in and get them crimped. And then hopefully next weekend, after the windshield gets put in, because the windshield will be put in next Saturday, I will put on the AC lines, and then I'll suck that system down and charge it up, and then I'll show you that process next weekend. So since it's kind of like short weekend, I'm just doing little things. I don't have time to get into the door again because it's still not sitting right. I want to kind of remove the seal, play with it some more, so it's going to take me probably a full weekend to finish that up. So what I'm going to do is this grill surround section here, let me do that. So this grill surround section, I have to brace it so it stays out. I have these pieces, I don't even know what they came off of, but I have the holes up here, and what I want to do is actually mount that and then bring it out, and then make a plate to mount that onto there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, kind of something like that. That way it pulls it out. So I'm going to start working on this, and you'll be following along. So there they are. I got the brace here and here. That's not going anywhere now. So yepper. So I'm kind of on the fence here about painting this the white and the white grill and stuff over there, the gunmetal color. So basically the same as the running boards and the hood and the visor. So honestly, I think I'm gonna take that all back apart and off and give it a coat of the gunmetal. I just think it would flow better. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that, and then see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'll paint it back to white. But yep, or maybe just do the grill insert in the bottom, that color, and just leave the mustache part white. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna pull all the AC lines back off and get those ready to take with me tomorrow to go get them all crimped up. So before I pull them all off, so I have them, well, this is going to be here to here, and it's going to be attached there. I just have the zip ties on them just to kind of route them together. It's going to be there, and then all the way up there, there, and it goes all the way up to the top. All right, let me finish pulling these off. So it's all dried up. So I'm going to put this on. This takes a minute to fully set up, probably about 3 days before I would do anything to it. So I'm just going to shake it up, well, stir it, and then pour it in the cup, chip brush, and just put it on. So that's about all we got into this weekend. Basically, it was just one day, today, Sunday. Did some yard work that we had to have taken care of, outdoor bathroom, finished up with the utility sink, planted some citrus trees and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a happy balance. But what we did get done, it's just the little things that are time consuming-ish. So that's why this video is going to be kind of short. But next weekend, we have the windshield going in, so I got to pull the visor off so they can put the windshield in. Then I'm going to mess with that door a little bit more, a bit more. I'm thinking maybe that lower hinge is kind of jacked up a little because it won't bring it in on the bottom of the door. It sticks out. Yeah, about, like I said, 3/16 of an inch down along the bottom. I picked up a different type of seal, 3M seal that's not really made for the doors. It's made for doors, but for automotive purposes, but not really specifically this one. We'll see how that goes. If that doesn't work out, I still have another seal set that I put on the driver's side and that I put on that side. Yeah, so that's about it for this one. But stay tuned because next weekend is going to be a lot of stuff going on. And remember, go out there and build something cool. I'll catch you next time.